Okay, so I want to mention that when you have a business account, most of the platforms have support areas. So there is actually help and support. And you'll notice I took a screen grab because it's going to be under your personal, not your professional. So you'll see when we go back over here and um, underneath this section over here, right? I'm going to go back to Jennifer. And then you'll see help and support. And then this is where you'll find your support inbox. So I know I've heard this a lot from people. They'll be like, Facebook doesn't give you any support. It actually does. It's stressful. It takes a while, but it does. So I am working with the client who has had a support ticket open for 2.5 months at this point. We're almost there, and they keep sending back. So someone had sent in the question of, I messaged support, and so I put a note in here so everyone understands this. If you start a case with support, it is important that you understand they do get back to you, but if you do not answer them within 48 hours, they close your case. So it is extremely important that if you have a high, and it, like I said, you heard me say 2.5 months. I've worked with companies to get their pages back from previous employees. It's a lot of back and forth. They ask you for proof of documentation. They ask you for things like your ID, which somebody mentioned. They said, I mailed them my ID, but if you didn't read the following email where they said, I want something else, or I want something else after that, then it's really hard for you to get control of those assets. Another common question that people ask me about this is, should I just start over? And you really shouldn't. You should, it's a pain. You should take the time to get those assets back because it can hurt you in the long run if you don't. Okay, so I just wanted you to know there is a limit. Then they close your case and you have to start it all over again. Now, one other thing that I want to mention is I opened this for everyone to see, and I'll drop that into the chat for everyone, which is, there is actually a support area, and you can actually see I have a case open. That's the one I was just talking about. So I just want to bring up to you that you can see that we're still in the review, and I sent something into them the other day, but look at that. I'm sorry, a month and a half. So we started this on June 11th, and it's in review still from July 24th. So I just, again, people don't realize that you do have one. You just have to work through the support system.